right, now it's time to do some practice. So I want you to find this in your new packet. It should be the one that has a C. This should be after your homework page. It should have this on the back. If you need a second to find it, pause the video so you can grab it. We're going to do the first row together. Then I'm going to let you do the rest of the pages practice. Make sure you hold on to it because I want to see it when you come back. Remember that our shorthand is the hour. So the shorthand tells the hour, and on a digital clock, the hour goes first. So where is my hand pointing? To the 3. So it is 3. And my minutes are pointing to the 12. The long hand tells the minutes. When it's pointing to the 12, I know that it starts over and it's 0 or o'clock. So I'm going to say 3 o'clock. All right, let's look at this one. Both hands are pointing to the 12. When the hour hand points to the 12, he gets to say the number. So he is 12. My minute hand, he's pointing to the 12. And when he points to the 12, the minutes start over. And we write 2 zeros for o'clock. All right, let's look at this one. The hour hand is the shorter hand. He's pointing at the 8. So it is 8. And my minute hand is long. He's pointing at the 12. So he gets to say o'clock. All right, let's do one more together. All right, the hour hand is short. And on here he's white. So he's pointing at the 5, so it is 5. And he's pointing at the 12, so he gets to say o'clock. So 5 o'clock. You can finish this page by yourself. Remember that the hour hand is short and the minute hand is long. All right, let's look at the back together. We're going to talk about AM or PM. AM is after midnight, and PM is after lunchtime. Okay, so let's look. When do you eat breakfast? In the morning, AM, or at night, PM? Good, in the morning, so it's going to be AM. All right, when do you wake up? AM or PM? AM is in the morning. All right, when do you see owls? Do you see owls in the morning or do you see owls at night? Remember, AM is after midnight and PM is after lunchtime. Good, you see them at PM, nighttime. All right, when do we go to school? Do we go to school during the day, AM, or PM? We go to school in the morning, so AM. All right, when do we go home from school? We go home after lunch, so that's PM. All right, the sun is shining. Is the sun shining after midnight? Yeah. What about after lunch? Yeah, most of the time he's AM. Most of AM is during the day. All right, when do you eat dinner? Do you eat dinner in the morning or do you eat dinner at night? Good, we eat dinner at night. It's after our lunchtime. When do you go to bed and have dreams? Do you dream in the morning or at night? Good, we go to bed at night when we're dreaming. All right, when are we doing reading? Are we doing reading before lunch or after lunch? Good, we do reading before lunch, so we do that in AM. Do you see the moon before lunch or after lunch? Good, we see it after lunch, so it's PM. All right, the little girl's doing her hair. When do you get ready? In the morning, before lunch, or after lunch? Good, AM, before lunch. And last one, when did we say you sleep? In the morning or at night? At night, so we're going to say PM. So double check that you have all of those. And we're going to talk about missing add-ins. If you need to pause, go ahead and pause now so you can get all of them done. Okay, so put that page back in your folder when you're done. That way I can see it. Now we're going to talk about missing add-ins. An add-in is just a piece of our addition problem. So we're going to talk about our number bonds where you have a whole, which is our answer, and then two parts. So let's look at the first one together. We have 7 plus something equals 14. So we know a piece is 7 and our whole is 14. So we're trying to figure out what missing piece goes here. Okay, so I'm going to draw a picture. I know I need to have 14, but right now I only have 7. So I'm going to draw the 7 circles that I know I have. And then I'm going to draw squares until I get to 14. So I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I had 7 plus something equals 14. So let's count how many I have of squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 squares. So 7 plus 7 equals 14. So I'm going to write 7 on my paper, so when I cut out the numbers, I know the answer that goes there. So 7 goes there. All right, let's look at the next one. I'm going to erase and reset my board. Maybe. Whoop. Okay. Now I have 4 plus something equals 8. So I know the whole, or my answer, is 8, and a piece is 4. So something plus 4 equals 8. So let's draw our picture. I'm going to draw 4 circles, because that's how many I know I have. Now I'm going to draw squares until I have 8 shapes total. So I start counting with 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I had 4 plus how many squares? 4 equals 8. So my piece that I was missing was 4. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. So I'm going to write 4 as my answer. We could also do it in our heads, where we have 4 in our head, and we can count on our fingers until we get to the answer, which was 8. So we would have 4 in our head, and then we say 5, 6, 7, 8. So do I still have 4? Yes. That's a good way we can check our work too. All right. Now our whole number, we have 5 plus something equals 10. 10 is my whole, or my answer. And one part is 5. So I'm going to do the same thing where I draw 5 circles. And then I'm going to count squares until I have 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count how many squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many squares did I have? 5. So 5 plus 5 equals 10. So my answer, 5 plus 5 equals 10. We could also hold the part we know in our head and count up. So we would have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we still get 5? Yes. Either way is good, or you can do both so you can check your work. Checking our work is a good practice to make sure we have the right answer. All right, the next one we have 9 plus something equals 11. So my whole is 11. I'm going to have 9 as a part, and I need to get to 11. So I'm going to draw 9 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I'm going to keep going until I get to what number? 11. So 9, 10, 11. How many squares did I draw? Just 2. So 9 plus 2 equals 11. All right, let's look at the next one. We're going to do these a little differently, so I want you to look at this strategy and see if this makes more sense in your brain. We have 14 plus something equals 20. So my whole number, my answer is 20, and the part we know is 14. I'm going to draw my whole, I'm going to draw 20 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to color in the part that I know. I know I have 14, so I'm going to color 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, done. Now I'm going to circle the ones I have left. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is my other part? 6. So I know 14 plus 6 equals 20. Because 6 was the part that I didn't color. So on my paper, I'm going to write 6 as the part that's missing. Right? Let's keep going. All right. The next one says 6 plus something equals 12. Well, we know 12 is our whole, or our answer. The part we know is 6, and we're trying to figure out the other part. So let's draw 12 circles, because that's how many we have in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm only going to color in the part that I know. They told me I have 6, so I'm going to color in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count how many we didn't color in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what's my other piece? 6. So 6 plus 6 equals 12. So I'm going to write 12 as my, not 12, I'm going to write 6 as my answer. All right, 2 more. It's a lot harder to erase when I color in the circles. All right, 1 plus something equals 13. We know 13 is our whole, or our answer, and the part we know is 1. Okay, so we have to figure out what the other part is. So I'm going to draw 13 circles, because that's how many we have in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I'm only going to color in 1, because that's how many they told me I had. Now I'm going to count how many are left. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So my other part is 12. So 1 plus 12 more equals 13. So I'm going to write 12 as my part that's missing. All right, one more and we will be done with this page too, friends. All right, 0 plus something equals 14. So 14 is my whole, and I have 0. We're going to figure out the other piece. Let's color 14 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to color 0. See if you can tell me how many are left. Finish this page on your own and put it in your folder.